Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. We present to you lesson number 973 of our daily Naseehah and advice. Our topic today is the month of DHUL HIJJah. In Islam we have 12 lunar months. The 12th month is known as DHUL HIJJah or DHUL HIJJah. Almighty Allah Jalla wala speaks of these months in the noble Quran in Surah 9, Surah Tawbah, verse number 36. Almighty Allah states, Inna iddata shuhuri indallahi ithna ashara shahran fi kitabillah yawma khalaqa as-samawati wal ard minha arbatun hurum. Verily there are 12 lunar months, and this was ordained by Almighty Allah Jalla wala, the day Allah created the universe, the heavens and the earth. From these 12 lunar months, 4 are sacred and holy months. Which are the 4 sacred and holy months? The hadith of Mustafa Habibuna sallallahu alaihi wasallam mentioned in Bukhari Sharif, Thalathun mutawaliyat, 3 are consecutive, Dhul Qa'dah wa Dhul Hijjah wa Muharram, and the month of Rajab. Hence, Dhul Hijjah is one of the 4 sacred months. And regarding the first 10 nights of Dhul Hijjah, Almighty Allah took an oath and a qasam and said, Wal Fajri wa layalin ashr. Almighty Allah takes an oath and a qasam on Fajr time. So it shows Fajr time is so significant and important. And the first 10 nights of Dhul Hijjah, as mentioned by Abdullah ibn Abbas radiyallahu ta'ala anhuma, the hadith of Mustafa sallallahu alaihi wasallam, ma min ayyamin, that remember the first 10 days of Dhul Hijjah, the righteous deeds are so beloved to Almighty Allah. There is nothing more beloved to Allah than righteous deeds in the first 10 days of Dhul Hijjah. So the ulama have posed this question, which is more significant, the first 10 days of Dhul Hijjah or the last 10 nights of Ramadan? So the answer is this: the first 10 days of Dhul Hijjah are more important because the day of Arafat is there, that is the 9th of Dhul Hijjah. And the nights, the last 10 nights, the 10 nights are more significant than the nights of Dhul Hijjah, the 10 nights of Ramadan, because in there you find Laylatul Qadr. And Almighty Allah states, Laylatul Qadri khayrun min alfi shahr. It is greater and better than 1,000 months, as enshrined and mentioned in the noble Quran. So in that way we reconcile everything with the Quran and the Sunnah of Nabi Muhammad Mustafa sallallahu alaihi wasallam. So when we understand that now Dhul Hijjah is about to start in a few days' time, so what should we be doing? Number 1, when the moon and the crescent is sighted, say Allahu Akbar, Hilalu khairin wa rushdin. O Almighty Allah Jalla wala, make this month, in this instance the month of Dhul Hijjah, a month of khair and goodness, wa rushdin and righteousness. So that's the first sunnah we should practice on. Once we receive confirmation, the month of Dhul Hijjah has started. The first 9 days of Dhul Hijjah, it is sunnah to fast and to make ibadat at night. Mustafa Habibuna sallallahu alaihi wasallam hadith mentioned there in Tirmidhi Sharif, Siyamuha ka siyami sanatin, that the days we fast, especially the first 8 days, remember you get the reward of fasting of 1 year. And Qiyamuha ka qiyami Laylatul Qadri, the 10 nights you make ibadat, lo and behold, that it is like making ibadat and remembering Allah and worshipping Allah on the night of majesty, the night of destiny, Laylatul Qadr. Then the day of Arafat itself, the 9th of Dhul Hijjah, remember there is an added and special virtue. Authentic hadith, Mustafa sallallahu alaihi wasallam said in Mishkat Sharif, in Musnad Ahmad, various compilations, Ahtasibu ala Allah ay yukaffira sanata allati qablaha wallati ba'daha. Mustafa sallallahu alaihi wasallam said 2 years sins will get forgiven when a person keeps the fast of Arafat. Even if you keep keep one day fast, it is fine, it is sunnah and acceptable. And remember, the previous year's sins will get forgiven, and the following year's sins will get forgiven. However, cognizance must be taken of the fact that this is for non-Hujjaj, non-Hajis. The Haji should not be fasting during the days of Hajj, because Mustafa sallallahu alaihi wasallam did not fast. For Sharib al-Labanan, Mustafa sallallahu alaihi wasallam on the day of Arafat drank milk to show the ummah that you need to drink and you need to eat to preserve your energy, and spend your time in dua and more dua and supplication, begging, beseeching Almighty Allah. Remember, for the entire ummah to fast on the 10th, 11th, 12th, 13th of Dhul Hijjah is not permissible, and likewise on the 1st of Shawwal, also the day after Ramadan finishes, so and Shawwal starts Eid al-Fitr, so that day is not permissible. May Almighty Allah give us tawfiq to practice on these ahadith. Wa akhiru da'wana and alhamdulillah.